Hello everybody, welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Today I have my ultimate high round guide for Shi No Numa, and so let's go ahead and get right into this. So in this one, I feel like we should start off with the Gobblegums, as I feel like there's a select setup that will really allow you to get to some super high rounds, unlike I did necessarily in the gameplay. If I had these Gobblegums equipped in my gameplay, then I would have probably been able to get to round 40, considering I was able to get to round 30 without a single pack-a-punched weapon. But let's go ahead and get right into this. So in the gameplay, I'm using a Perkaholic. I would suggest that you guys just use like an On the House or an Unquenchable. You don't really need the Perkaholic, it just helps out a lot just to skip out on having to constantly use the Wonder Fizz machine. I also used a Shopping Free, as this was my first time playing the map, and I never really played Shi No Numa. I think before this, my highest round that I had ever gotten to on Shi No Numa was like round 10 on Black Ops 1, where they remastered the map from World at War. So I never really been used to playing Shi No Numa at all. Now, the other Gobblegums I would use are Wall Power and Crate Power. Mostly because Wall Power will allow you to buy any wall gun and it will be pack-a-punched, for example the ICR in my gameplay, or the VMP or the Vesper, or a selection of all the countless amounts of wonder weapons that are on the map and just in Black Ops 3 in general. And then Crate Power will allow you to get a gun out of the box, and that said weapon will be pack-a-punched, which would have really helped out, especially for the Wonder Waff that I had in the gameplay. You can also use the Gobblegum in plain sight, or you can use Alchemical Antithesis, as in plain sight allows you to hide from the zombies for 10 seconds over 2 activations. Idolize will work more for co-op, but it has 3 activations, each of them are 30 seconds, and it allows the zombies to ignore all the players. You can also use an Immolation Liquidation, as it gives you fire sales just so you can get the Wonder Waff faster. So now let's go ahead and move on into the perks. For me, I think that Widow's Wine and Jug are always a necessity unless you're on the map Shangri-La. But on Shi No Numa, definitely use Widow's Wine and Jug. It helps out a ton, especially if you're training right here where I am, right by the Flogger. Then also Quick Revive, especially if you are on solo, but Double Tap will definitely help out, especially if you don't have a Wall Power or Crate Power, because you need that extra punch in your weapons to begin with, so Double Tap will always be helpful. You can also get Speed Cola. It will really help out, especially with the Wonder Waff, because the Wonder Waff does take a little while to reload. So yeah, once again, the perks still are all subjective, but those are just the ones that I would suggest for you guys to use. Onto the weapons, I personally love the ICR, so that's the weapon I had in the gameplay, but you can also get the PPSH out of the box, but you most definitely need the Wonder Waff. That's just the stable weapon for this map, and that's the gun that you're going to need the most. I wouldn't really suggest having the Ray Gun Mark II, because if you get to high rounds like 40 or anything like that, then the Ray Gun Mark II really isn't useful at all. So now let's go ahead and jump into the training spots. Now there's countless amounts of training spots around the map. What I like to train right there by the Flogger Trap where you saw me training. My friend told me that the comm room is also a good spot, but pretty much right outside of every single major door on every corner where you can get to the little shacks with the perks in them, there's always a spot to train right there. I personally love this spot right by the Flogger, just because you can turn the Flogger on and go prone right under it, and all the zombies can get killed right there. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for some more awesome Call of Duty high round setups, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.